A tigress named Amber watched her cubs splash in the shallows. Her daughter, Luma, was full of mischief, barely a year old, curious about everything, but always under her mother's watchful eye. Amber, strong and graceful, lounged on a sun-warmed rock, eyes half closed, ears alert. Then Luma froze. Her ears twitched. She tilted her head, listening. Faintly, barely audible over the murmur of the water, came a soft, frantic squeak. Luma stepped closer to the river's edge and peered into the tangled roots dipping into the stream. Her eyes widened. A baby monkey no bigger than a coconut was trapped beneath the surface. Its tiny arms flailed weakly, caught in the net of vines and roots. Its eyes were wide with fear, bubbles escaping its mouth. Luma turned to her mother and let out a sharp, urgent yowl. Amber was by her side in seconds. She saw the struggling creature beneath the water. For a moment, she paused. Tigers and monkeys were not allies. In the laws of the wild, this was none of their concern. But Luma nudged her, eyes pleading. She didn't see Presh, saw someone who needed help. Amber made her decision. With a low growl, she stepped into the river. The water swirled around her striped legs as she lowered her massive head. Her powerful jaws carefully bit through the vines, her claws pulling away the tangled mess. At last, she lifted the baby monkey gently in her mouth and placed it on a patch of moss near the bank. The tiny creature gasped and coughed, barely moving. Luma nuzzled it with her nose, purring softly. Amber lay beside them, calm but ready, guarding, waiting. Moments later, the branches above rustled. A mother monkey leapt down halfway, panic in her wide eyes. She froze when she saw the tigers. Amber didn't move. She simply looked at the monkey, her eyes steady, her posture relaxed. After a tense second, the monkey crept closer, scooped up her baby, and held it tightly. She looked back at Amber one last time. Just a second. No words, just understanding. Then she disappeared into the trees with her baby. The jungle was quiet again. Amber stood, shook the water from her fur, and nuzzled Luma, who purred louder than ever, rubbing against her mother with pride and love. That day, a lesson was written into the whispering leaves and soft jungle earth. It wasn't about dominance or instinct. It wasn't about what nature said should happen. It was about a moment of choice, a moment of compassion. Amber didn't act like a predator. She acted like a mother, and her daughter learned that kindness isn't weakness. It's strength in its most beautiful form. Because sometimes, the greatest power in the wild is mercy. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and follow my Dreamify channel for more magical, soul-stirring tales from the wild. Coot.